Hi guys, you're welcome back to Judas Fashion Home channel. I want to say a big thank you to my subscribers. I really appreciate you guys. And for those that are seeing my video for the very first time, I would really appreciate if you can click on the subscribe button. And please don't forget to hit on the notification bell so you can get notified anytime I post a new video. So let's get straight into today's tutorial. So today's tutorial will be teaching on how to cut this beautiful cut together bubu gown with a side band. So here is the material that will be using. Sorry, here's the fabric that will be using. So I'll be making use of 2.5 yards for this dress. So I've already folded my fabric. I've folded my fabric into two. So this will be for the front bodies. So I've marked my starting line. Then from that my starting line, I'll come down by 14.5 inches, which is my under bust measurement. So from that my 14, so I'll connect my lines. Then I'll come down to my half length. My half length is 17 inches. For my half length, I'll measure my full length. My gown length is 38 inches plus 2 inches allowance. Then I'll connect my lines. So I'll be taking my shoulder measurement. My shoulder measurement is 16 inches divided by 2, 8 inches. Then from that my 8 inches, I'll be marking my sleeve measurements. My sleeve measurement is 15 inches. So you can decide to make yours as longer as this, but me, I'll be making 15 inches for mine. So on my half length, I'll be taking the same measurement there. So then I'll connect it down. So from that my half length, I'll be connecting it, I won't be connecting it straight down. So I'll be connecting it like a shape down. I hope you understand me, guys. So it won't be straight. So I'll connect it like a shape down. So after connecting it, I'll go ahead and cut it out. I'm so sorry, guys, that the chalk I'm using is not really showing clearly. Please pardon me for that. So now at the center front, because there's a joining on this dress at the center front, so I'll be marking 1 inches down. So that is where I'll be stitching. So the 1 inches is for the allowance that I'll be using it to join the center front. So now from that my center front, from the 1 inches, then I'll mark my nipple to nipple on my half length measurement. So my nipple to nipple is 8 inches divided by 2 plus half inches, that is 4.5. Then from that my half length measurement, which is 17 inches, I came down to 21 inches. So I connect it down, connect my 4.5 down. From that my waist measurement 17 inches to that 21 inches. So under my waist measurement, I went up by 1.5 inches. Then I marked half inches on my waist measurement. Then I connect my dart down. So this dart, it won't be the normal dart will be picking, because I'll be cutting it out. So for my neck measurement, for my neck width, I'll be making use of 4 inches. For my neck depth, I'll be making use of 7 inches. So the front neckline is different from the back neckline. So my front neckline is V shape. It's V neckline. So from that, my after marking my neckline, I'll mark my shoulder slope. So my shoulder slope, I came down by 1.5 inches from my sleeve measurement. Then I connect the line, so I'll be cutting it out like this. So now I'll be cutting out my dart. So why I'm cutting my dart out like this is because this place that I'm cutting out is where I'll be attaching my side bands to. Then after attaching it, after placing the band in it, then I'll go ahead and close my dart. So now I'm showing you guys how it's going to look after closing up the dart, then adding the band to the side of it. So I'll be slitting out my center front, the 1 inches allowance. So after, I'll go ahead and place the front bodies on the back bodies, so to cut it out. So now I'll be pinning down my that area, so it won't be moving around. So I'll be adding my zipper allowance, because this dress is going to be having a zipper at the back. So I'll be adding my zipper allowance. So for my neck width, I'll be making use of 4 inches also. Then for the neck depth of the back, I'll be making use of 3 inches. So I'll cut it out. I'll cut my shoulder slope also. So for the back zipper allowance, if you want to add like 2 inches for the zipper allowance, just we've already added 1 inches for the front, um the center front that will be stitching down. So just go ahead and add 1 inches for the zipper allowance at the back. So at the end of the day, you'll be having 2 inches for your zipper allowance. So I'll go ahead and open my dart so for my back bodies. So I'll go ahead and trim out the sides. So after cutting it out, I'll be placing it on my table. So I'll go ahead and join the side. We are not joining the shoulder now. We'll be joining down the side, and the joining will be starting from our under bust down. So the under bust is 14.5 inches. So this particular place I'm marking, we're starting our joining from there down. Then after, I'll go ahead and hem the sleeve area, the sleeve opening. So I've done stitching it down from my under bust 14.5 inches down. Then I've gone ahead to stitch to hem my sleeve opening. So then after I'll be joining our shoulder. So but before joining the shoulder, we taking the measurement of the band we'll be cutting. So we'll be determining the measurement of the band we'll be cutting. So first of all, we'll be closing our dart with our pin. Then I'll mark the 1 inches for the front joining. Then altogether I'm having 4.5 inches minus the 1 inches that I'll be joining for the front, 1 inches allowance. So now from the 1 inches allowance to where my dart is 3.5 inches. I've also measured the back also. You know the back there is a zipper allowance there. So we're having 3.5 inches also at the back. So I've marked where my zipper allowance will be. So I'm having 3.5 inches too from the zipper allowance to where my dart is. So the 3.5 inches plus the front, the back 3.5 inches plus the front 3.5 inches to where the dart is 7 inches altogether. So my waist measurement is 30 inches divided by 2, that is 15 inches. So minus the front dart and the back dart, which is 3.5 inches plus 3.57 inches. So minus is from the 15 inches. So we'll be having 8 inches. That means our band will be 8 inches long. So the wideness of our band will be 4 inches. So my fabric is not enough. So um I'm supposed to be cutting this band on fold, but since my fabric is not enough, so I'll be cutting two pieces for the side, for the side of it. So I'll be measuring it. So the length of my band is 8 inches, so plus 1 inches allowance, so that is 10 inches. Then the wideness of my band is 4 inches, and I added 1 inches to it, making 5 inches. So after cutting it, I'll be stitching the up and the down of the band. So I'll go ahead and cut the second side of the band. So I've done cutting it. I'll be placing it on it for you guys to see how it's going to look like. So I'll go ahead and stitch the up part of it and the down part of the band. Then I'll turn it out. So I've done stitching the upper and the down part of them, and so I'll be turning it out like this. So I'll go ahead and take out my pin. So I want to mark that 8 inches and know where my allowance will be. I'll go ahead and place it in inward like this, then pin it down. So when you are sewing it, you'll be leaving like half inches up. You're placing it that you'll be having extra half inches up. The sewing, the dart allowance, there will be a half inches up, then there will be a half inches down also. So I want to mark and get my 8 inches. So don't pin it down, so I'll go ahead and stitch it down on my machine. So I've done stitching it down. So I'm trying to check if my measurement was still right there. If it's still 8 inches. So I'll go ahead and stitch down my shoulder. So I'll be starting from this my opening, sleeve opening. I'll be stitching it from that place then to my neckline. So in case if there's still some excess coming out, so I'll just trim it out on my neckline. So you can see that I'm still trimming out some excess. That was the reason why I said you should start sewing it from the sleeve opening. So I'll go ahead and use bias to turn my neckline. So I've done turning my neckline. I've done joining the center front. I've done sewing my back also, my zipper allowance. So I left where I'll be adding my zipper allowance to it. So I'll go ahead and add my zipper allowance to it also. So I noticed that the down parts, there are still some excess coming out. So I'll go ahead and trim them out so to make it equal. So I've done cutting it out. I'll go ahead and fold it in like this. So that is all for this tutorial. So here is the final look of this gown. You can see how beautiful it's looking. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to like, share and comment on this video. Thank you guys. See you in my next video. Bye.